Day 4. It's very sunny.
A little cold. Just went outside to be with the gods, and that was before I put my long johns on. I was a little cold, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is it colder outside than in here?
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, no,
the heater's working.
Yeah, the heater's working. It's just cold out there. Car's frozen over.
It's nice and warm in here, though. Nice, well, in the bed.
Yeah, in the bed with the long johns and the fleece. Oh yeah. Now it's going to take some adjustment to us, from us, to get here, but it's going to take a lot of adjustment and a lot of work. But I think we're going to make this place work out. Maybe not so much this particular domicile.
We feel at home.
Yeah, she said, "Oh, it needs a little TLC." I said, "Oh, it needs a little TNT." No. But we will be able to live here at this property, or somewhere on this property. There's several prospective home sites. We could fit at least 2 houses here.
There's over 100 acres. We can find somewhere.
I think maybe even 3 houses. I don't know.
Today we do some sketchy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be taking the sample from at least 2 inches down.
Okay,
but roughly 2.
I'll clear 2 inches.
Yeah. So one of the things we wanted to do, that's the tiny home way over there, where we are near the crest of the second hill, which is a potential good home site, although that would be a heck of a driveway. But one of the things we wanted to do while we were here was get some soil samples to have analyzed back home. So we got to dig through the massive strawberry. They're everywhere. Everywhere you go here, there is a fine ground cover of strawberries.
Rock.
And more rock, yeah.
Okay.
Little watery?
Yeah.
It's been raining for a couple days.
Water table is about 1/2 inch.
Water table is 1/2 inch right now. Cool. This is up on the hill.
Yeah.
Should be able to dig a well, all right?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Groundwater's a little different.
It is. There seems to be like a layer of moss.
Not here.
No, not here.
Small layer of moss.
Small layer
of rock.
Alright, so there's our little sample hole, which is filled up with water at the moment. And rocks, lots of rocks. Yeah, well, it hasn't been plowed in a long time. There are going to be rocks, but we'll have to dry that out before taking it back.
Yeah, Clemson Extension is going to be like, what the heck's up with this rock? what kind of soil is this?
Yeah. Clemson Extension should be calling me,
all sorts of invasive species.
We got to go blow torch some shit.
Yeah. National Guard's on its way.
Alright, so I want to get a soil sample from uphill, from this hill, from closer to tiny home site, which is probably where the eventual home site will go, just because of logistics of driveway and whatnot. And I want to get a soil sample from deeper inside the woods yonder.
Or the woods yonder. Or the woods yonder. Or the woods yonder.
Or the woods yonder. Or the woods yonder. Probably, I think our main woods is that way.
The yonder one.
That yonder one, yeah.
That's more of a large square of yonder wood.
Yeah, that's a large square.
Or it's more of a large rectangle of yonder wood. More of a triangular rectangle of yonder woods.
There was something. I walked down there into the little valley with the trees there and found some very large rocks. And apparently rocks are slippery up here. It's pretty out here.
Cool. Rock. Wind. Wet. Let's get to some more walking.
Way in the background, see the tiny house. And still, everywhere you go, strawberries. They are everywhere. Strawberries. I have 60-acre field of freaking strawberries just growing wild. All the my pigs will be so fat. We finally got to the wood line. A tiny home way in the background. Don't even know if you can see it, but we are now on the seller found the corners of the property and the approximate corners of the property. It's not a surveyor. and just marked those. And it looks like we knew that the forest had been timbered about 8 or 9 years ago. And we met the neighbor a few days ago, and he told us that he's been here 30 years and it's been timbered 4 times since he's been here, which is apparently a little excessive.
Which we can see, there's not a whole lot of trees.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of yeah, definitely not the bigger trees. But that's fine. There's what, 60 acres of woods.
Plenty enough for firewood.
Plenty enough for firewood. Yeah, that's what we were concerned with. So, but we're on a trail here, and it looks like this is a built-up road. It's quite a bit higher than, yeah, if you want to walk down into it here.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit higher. It's hard to see in the camera.
It looks like it's about 2 feet down.
Yeah, probably about 2 feet down. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it goes back up again. I mean, it's hilly over here.
Yeah.
But,
The whole area is kind of hilly.
but this is definitely a created road, probably to get the big equipment down here. Thank you. So we're going to go see where it leads us.
Well, we made it up to the edge of our property. We figure these pink ribbons here and there indicate our property. And this property here was the 50 acres that I actually came over to look at when I originally came up. Loosely defined trail up there that, you know, his pickup truck could do because it's a big one. He showed me this, and it's like, yeah, there's just no access. So he brought me around and showed me what is now our property.
All right, we're going to sit for a minute. Just got back. We successfully found one corner of the property.
Ish.
We
found a line.
We found a line. Oh, it's a lot of land. There's a lot here. I think we're gonna take a break, get a sandwich, and then put the ladder out there and see how high it'll get me. And now we're giving the outdoors a chance to dry up some more. I am taking all the measurements for future planning. And hubby is de-sketchifying the sleeping loft. It's actually attached now. And he's replacing the cutout that I guess was going to be the entrance. Yeah, sketchy. So, but yeah, much more secure now and actually attached to the wall. So that's a plus. Sunglasses, safety first. Because we
can't find the brand new safety glasses we just bought.
No, they're somewhere. We found the packaging for it. Get rid of some of those sharp screws.
That's gonna be fun up here. One.
On the plus side, it should be wet enough up there that all those sparks don't catch fire.
Trust me, I'm washing them.
So we had some casualties of the of all the sparking.
Look at me crotch and the sparks me smoking from me crotch.
Plus, I lost a little bit of my overnight thing.
Yeah.
That's good. As far as I can tell, is it. Got one flat in my nose at one point. That was fun.
There was a whole bunch. You were up there for a while.
I know. Go ahead.
Starting to put some foam into here. The gap is actually big enough. I could fit my fingers into it. I mean, I could actually use this as like a tool to climb the wall or something if I were so inclined.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Watching the way this guy put this place together.
Yeah, but this should I mean, it's no wonder so much water was coming because the wind is coming from that direction.
Yeah.
And it's big enough to fit my fingers in. So,
Yeah.
yeah. We're gonna get this. This'll help. No way it hurts.
All right. Time for more sketchy stuff. Honey Bunny is up on the roof, fixing a couple of mouse holes. There is a leak on top of the sleeping loft there, but I don't know if you can see how it's got kind of a bit of a smiley face going on there. That's because on the inside there's effectively no support for those inside 2x4s except like the plywood. So yeah, there's a single board that's going across attaching those two, but it's a 2x4 that just stretches from that corner to that corner with like two little bits of 2x4 hooked onto the plywood up there. So yeah, sketchy stuff. If you'll excuse me, I apparently might need to toss something back up to Honey Bunny because it might not be working.
All tucked into bed.
Last night.
Last night here, we probably get up around 4 a.m.
Whenever we do.
Head out. It took us a 14-hour day and a 13-hour day to drive here. And we got to go back now. So, we'll come back in April. We'll spend between now and then strategizing and planning and figuring out exactly what we need to do and how we're going to do it. But chances are very good that we'll have the rest of the family and the animals and all of our stuff with us. So.
Yeah, it's going to be an adventure. There's nothing else. That road trip's going to be an adventure. It's going to have to be 3 days just because we got goats and pigs and 7-year-olds at the time. So yeah, this has been a great little trip up here. First time we bought land. Hopefully last time. Today we walked around a bit more and you saw some of the stuff we did, but in the afternoon we walked just towards the north.
There was a whole nother direction we had kind of
whole
forgotten
different
about.
direction of the property. So we went to the north and we're just bumfuzzled again by how much land there is, because we go up to the to the hills, like, oh look, there's more hill. And then we finally found the tree line and we could barely see our homestead site from there, just the windmill.
From an entirely different direction.
From an entirely different direction. So yeah, it's one of those like, oh, right. We probably have another 15 or 20 acres up here. So yeah,
More than that.
this has been nice, but yeah, it's
yeah. Well, hopefully we got. I'm certain that this window here that was pouring water in. I'm certain that I was able to seal that up.
Yeah, we got some yellow foaming gap caulk foaming stuff
in the boards outside.
Yeah,
we filmed that.
A lot of stuff outside.
I'm certain I was able to fix that problem, or at least delay that problem longer, as well as over the door. Those were the two main spots. I was up on the roof, and unfortunately, I really was not able to reach the problem areas, or I'm not sure I did a whole lot of good, if any, up there. I know I didn't do any harm.
Yeah,
but I was able to plug up another mouse hole that was in the ceiling.
You could tell because we heard a mouse up there as the sun started going down, scrambling around, squeaking, trying to figure out a way out.
He was panicking. So hopefully we've got the mouse traps set again. We've caught 3 so far, and we'll catch whatever we catch in the night, and we'll leave them set when we leave. If we had thought about it, we would have gotten some poison to leave out here, but we didn't think about it.
Don't really like mouse poison, but it's something that we could keep that would just kind of limit them growing, living here during the winter. But again, we didn't leave the property today, which is probably good because our neighbor came and visited us a couple times, which was nice. Once when we were out walking around, and then again later, which was nice of them to chit chat with them.
Yeah, but just checking in on us, making sure we had a heat source for tonight.
Tomorrow there might be a video in the morning of me pushing the Prius through the mud, so we'll see. But anything else, dear?
No, that's about it, I think.
All right, we're going to lay here, watch a couple YouTube videos, and get to sleep. Good night, y'all.